guys, it's Danny. Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a monthly plan with me for the month of September. I'm a little bit behind. You guys know I've had a lot going on, a little bit unavoidable. Anyway, as this is the first month of spring, I decided to go with a pretty floral pink theme. So I'm using this 6x6 paper pad from the Rejects shop, and I'm using this beautiful page full of bright pink peonies with the dark green foliage. And I'm just measuring out my top strips to cut off that paper, and then I measure my spare days, or the days that aren't part of the month, and I cut a couple of strips for those as well. This is probably my favorite paper out of this paper pad. Just love those big pink peonies. Okay, now I'm gluing my strips down, and I did get a tape runner. I finally picked one up, and that makes life a lot easier when doing these. It's so pretty. Then I'm taking, no, I'm not going to put that washi tape down just yet. I'm going to cover up my spare days, and I actually stick this down in the wrong place. I push it all the way to the left when I should have pushed it to the right, and then I do rip my page up a little bit trying to peel it back up. So I left this in because, you know, we're all human, we all make mistakes sometimes, so I just had to add a bit of extra tape there to make it stick. I butchered it. It looks okay though. And then cutting a little box for my spare day down there. And I don't know why I always do this, but whenever I'm cutting just a single box like that, the first cut always goes super crooked. The paper moves. I don't know why. It's just a problem I have. Okay, then I'm taking that glitter tape. I've decided I want to use it, and I think this is from Scotch. I'm not 100% sure though. And I'm just covering up where that paper is not quite long enough to reach the edge. And I like to use my 6x6 pads. I could use my 12x12 pads for this, I suppose, but it seems like a lot of paper to get wasted for what amounts to about half a centimetre gap that I can just cover up with pretty washi tape anyway. So there we go, that's the basics down. So now I'm just taking a plain sheet of copy paper and I'm marking out how big that top strip is, because I want to do some scripty font for my September, the word September, and I don't want to make it too big. So I'm taking this forest green colour to match the foliage in the paper and my IKEA marker markers, and I am just writing out the word September. I haven't been practicing my calligraphy, so this isn't brilliant, but it turns out all right in the end. Okay, then I'm going in with my black Staedtler Trapless fine liner, and I'm just outlining that whole word just to make it stand out a little bit more and make it look a little more substantial. Okay, next I'm just taking my grey marker marker from IKEA and I'm shadowing in around the letters. This doesn't show up on camera super well, but it's just a very pale grey. It's very nice for a subtle shadowing on your calligraphy. Okay, now I'm just going to fussy cut that out. I'm just leaving a narrow white border around the edge to make it pop a little bit off the paper. Okay, then just erasing any pencil marks left over and sticking that down along the top. And I like how that looks. I'm happy enough with it. next I'm picking a tape to mark out my mid-semester break for school, and I chose this pale lavender. I did have a pink, but I just wanted to break up the pink a little bit. So I'm just marking out from the 18th through to the 29th for my school holidays. And this is just a thin washi. I do believe I bought this from Carefully Crafted by Jo, which is an Etsy store. All the stores I use I link in the comments, so make sure you check that out if you're curious. Okay, next I'm taking an old monthly kit from Blackbird Print Co that I didn't fully use up and putting one flag down on every Friday for payday. I do like to use old kits that I've used for my weekly spreads on my monthlies to just use up some of the stickers. Okay, on the first I'm taking a little thing from this old Bee Sticker Addiction kit, and that's to mark my drop date for my courses at uni, and a Piece of My Design little pencil. Next, from that same kit, this is a happy birthday kit that I used in a recent plan with me from Bee Sticker Addiction. I'm taking a half box and putting it on the 3rd, and that's to mark Father's Day. So I'm also taking a little Piece of My Design, the little men that I have that look like my husband, to mark Father's Day, because it's all about him. Okay, next I'm taking this old That Planner Girl Into the Woods kit, again one I've partially used, and I'm putting down a quarter box on the 6th and the 27th to mark baby clinic for my new little one. And then I also have these cute little Piece of My Design baby icons, and I'm just taking a couple of random ones off there. These are really sweet. So I've just zoomed in a bit so you can see them. They're very pale pastel, so they can be hard to see. Little rattle and a little onesie there. So cute. Okay, next is a half box on the 8th, and this is to mark that we had our newborn photos taken. So head on over to my Instagram if you want to see a couple of those. I did put a few up on my Instagram, and probably be some more coming as well. Links in the description box. That's an Ellie Bell Prints photographer girl sticker as well on the 8th. So the 9th was the Brisbane Planner Markets, so I'm taking an appointment label from that Planner Girl sheet, and that's a That Planner Girl little Felix the Fox planning at his desk, and a bubblegum stickers little planner there. Okay, on the 17th we have a half box down to mark my daughter turning 1 month old. Oh, I can't believe she's 1 month old already. It goes so fast when they're tiny. That on the 23rd, and a little thing is for the spring equinox, which is technically the first day of spring, depending on how you follow the seasons, but I like to mark it. And that was a Piece of My Design icon again, the little cloud and sun. And same as that Planner Girl sheet, I'm taking this Bilju and putting in a little That Planner Girl package for, this is to mark my GP Sticker Studio, not GP Sticker Studio, GP Studio subscription box. Payment comes out on the 25th. These are from Piece of My Design as well, these school icons, and I'm just putting them down at the start and the end of my semester break, just to mark that that's what that's for. And I do end up moving those a little. Okay, another That Planner Girl appointment box, appointment label on the 27th, and that's for my 6-week appointment at my obstetrician, my checkup, to make sure, you know, everything's good. And for that, I'm just going to put this little asterisk. So I just move those icons at the start and the end down to sit on top of the washi tape. Just makes more sense once I was looking at it. Okay, and on the 29th, I'm putting in this half box from Glam Planning XO, And this is to mark that my little girl has her 6-week vaccinations. It's a little bit sad, but it's very important, so putting that in. And then this is a Violet Lebeau hand-drawn medical icons sheet, and I'm just using a little syringe. And I'm going to take this pretty little peony sheet with all these beautiful florals. This is part of her wedding mini kit. I love these florals, so I'm going to steal them for this. And I just sort of scatter those around on the days that look a little bit empty. And I'm also going to take a little Closet Planner Addict butterfly sampler, and I'm going to put 3 of those just around, again, just for pretties. So I'm just going to use the more pink coloured ones. That one with the bright splotch of blue just doesn't really go with the spread, so I'm going to leave that alone. And that's everything pretty much done. I did fill in off camera just because my battery was getting low, and I didn't want to run out of battery right at the end of my video. So just pop my inserts away there. And I also made this cute little laminated envelope out of a matching paper and put a cute little journal card with a beautiful quote on it there. So if you want to see how to make that, I will be uploading that very shortly. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.